All right, let's just jump right in. We've all had that feeling, right? That incredible mix of pure excitement and, let's be honest, a little bit of terror that comes with starting something totally new. A new job, a new city, maybe even a whole new country. It's like a blank page, and the potential just feels endless. So there you are, standing at the beginning of it all. A new role, a new campus, a whole new life ahead of you. And the opportunity? It's absolutely huge. You are so ready to make your mark, to contribute, to learn, and to grow. And then reality sets in. The sheer scale of it all, you're suddenly hit with this flood of new information, new processes, new names, new rules. It can honestly feel like someone just handed you a 100-page manual on how to live, and it's all written in a language you don't quite understand yet. All of a sudden, you're just getting hit with this barrage of new terms, things you've never even heard of, but you're supposed to know them, forms you're supposed to have filled out yesterday. The information just keeps on coming. And that initial excitement, well, it starts to get kind of buried under a mountain of complexity.
Yeah, it's a lot. It is overwhelming.
So how in the world do you make sense of all this chaos? Well, the trick is to break it down. Instead of seeing one giant, impossible mountain to climb, think of it as three distinct peaks you need to conquer, one by one. Pretty much any big life transition, whether it's a job or a move, it really boils down to these three areas. First, you've got to navigate your new professional world. Second, you have to get over all those practical, logistical hurdles. And third, you have to find your footing and integrate into the culture of your new community. If you can master these, you're not just surviving anymore. You're actually on your way to thriving. Okay, let's start with that professional peak. This is all about understanding the system you're now a part of. For instance, knowing that the Authority for Research and Development is the place to go for grants, or that YISM is the university's tech transfer company. And get this, they turn faculty ideas into a staggering $2 billion in annual sales. This stuff is the core of why you're there, but the map to navigate it all, it isn't always obvious. Then you've got the second peak, logistics. The fun stuff. These are those everyday challenges that can completely suck up all your time and energy. Finding an apartment, trying to figure out how to convert your driver's license, making sense of the tax system. This is all the practical nuts and bolts that actually make your new life function. And finally, there's the cultural peak. This is really the human side of the whole move. It's about finding the right school for your kids, maybe one that has a great English program. It's about connecting with your new community. And sometimes it's as simple as figuring out the best place to buy groceries, like the famous Mahane Yehuda market. So here's the situation. You've got this massive guide, this mountain of raw information, and three huge peaks to scale. How on earth can you conquer them all without getting totally and hopelessly lost in the weeds? Well, the answer isn't another manual or a website. It's a person. More specifically, it's a peer. This, right here, is the real key to unlocking any new environment. It's a human-centered strategy that just cuts right through all the complexity. Now, it's really important to make a distinction here. We're not talking about a traditional mentor, that top-down relationship where a senior person guides a more junior one. No, we're talking about a peer coach. This is a collaborative partner, someone at a similar level to you who's there for mutual support and problem solving. It's a partnership of equals.
So what even is peer coaching? Think of it like a collaborative approach where colleagues just help each other grow. It's all built on having real discussions, giving honest feedback, and setting goals together. It creates this safe, supportive space where you can actually ask the so-called stupid questions and work through challenges side by side.
And for this whole thing to really work, a few things are absolutely essential. It all has to start with mutual trust and respect. From there, you need clear goals. You have to really practice active listening, and you've got to be able to both give and receive constructive feedback. And crucially, both of you have to be committed and hold each other accountable.
Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but let's get practical. How does having a peer coach actually help you conquer those three peaks we were just talking about? Let's look at how it turns that dense, overwhelming manual into actual usable insight. And this is where the magic happens. You see, the guide tells you there are dozens of schools. Your peer says, hey, my kids go to the Frankel School and they have an awesome English program. The guide explains the super complex process for commercialization. Your peer says, oh, let me introduce you to Sarah in physics. She just went through that. The guide defines some weird housing fee. Your peer pulls out their own lease and says, totally normal. Here, look at mine. This is how you turn abstract knowledge into actionable human wisdom.
But this isn't just about solving your immediate problems. This is about setting yourself up for long-term success. The real payoff here goes so far beyond just getting settled in those first 90 days. It's about shifting your entire mindset from just trying to survive to actually truly thriving.
So here's the real takeaway. Engaging with a peer coach does way more than just get you answers. It actually enhances your own self-awareness. It makes you accountable to your goals, it strengthens your communication skills, it creates a culture where you're always learning, and most importantly, it helps you build a real, resilient professional network that's going to support you for years to come.
And this quote from Coach Hello just nails it, doesn't it? It's all about building confidence and improving your performance in a way that feels natural and engaging. It's not some top-down command, it's a bottom-up collaboration that truly empowers you to take ownership of your own growth.
So, as we wrap this up, I want to leave you with a thought. Right now, who are the peers that help you navigate your world? Think about it. Who is one person in your network you could reach out to this week, just for a quick chat? And now, who is one person that might be a few steps behind you that you could offer a hand to? Finding that peer and being one is the first, most powerful step you can take to turn any new world into your own.